Bismillah. In this video, I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4, May June 19, Variant 2, the hardest question. First one, number 7. 7a shows that each interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108. For regular polygon, to find each interior, we have formula n minus 2, so 5 minus 2 times 180, divide by n, so divide by 5, equals 108. Now B, the diagram shows a regular pentagon A, B, C, D, E. The vertices of the pentagon lie on a circle, center O, radius 12. M is the midpoint of BC, find BM. So we need to find BM. First, because M midpoint, so this angle 90. Because the line from the center bisects the chord perpendicular to the chord. So this angle 90. And now we have the radius equals 12, so OB equals 12. To find BM, in triangle OMB, this right angle triangle, we have the hypotenuse 12, and we can find this angle. Because each interior equals 108 from A, and from symmetric, this angle equals that one. So angle OBM, angle OBM equals 108 divided by 2, so 54. So this angle 54, and this also 54. From symmetric, because this angle, the interior angle, each interior 108. Now in this triangle, we have this angle 54, and we need to find the adjacent, and we have the hypotenuse, so you can use cosine of 54. So cosine of 54 equals BM over 12. So BM equals 12 multiply cosine 54. 12 cosine 54 equals 7.0523 significant figures. Double I, OMX and ABX are straight lines. Find BX. BX, we can find BX from this triangle, BMX, this right angle triangle, because this angle 90. And we can find this angle because this straight line, so 180 minus 108, so this angle 72. Now in this triangle we have this angle 72, and we have the adjacent, and we need to find the hypotenuse. So we can use cosine of 72. So cosine of 72 equals the adjacent, which is BM, 7.05, over the hypotenuse, which is BX. Now cross multiply or switch between BX and cosine. So BX equals 7.05 divided by cosine 72 equals 22.8 to 3 significant figures. B, calculate the area of triangle AOX. AOX. We can find the area if we have two sides and included angle. So if we consider OA and AX, OA is the radius, so OA equals 12 centimeter. Now for this angle, angle A, because this isosceles triangle, because radius equal radius, so this angle equals that one. So this angle 54. So angle A equals 54. So now OA equals 12 centimeter. Angle A equals 54. Now if we can find AX, then we can find the area. So for AX we have BX 22.8. So we need to find AB. We can find AB using sine rule or cosine rule, because in triangle OAB we have the radius 12, so it's 12, 12, and this angle 54, 54. Then we can find the third angle, 72. So AB over sine 72 equals 12 over sine 54. So AB equals 12 sine 72 divided by sine 54 equals 14.1. Now we can find AX. AX equal 14.1, which is AB, plus 22.8, which is BX, so equals 36.9 centimeter. Then you can find the area. So the area of triangle OAX equals half times 12 times 36.9 sine 54 equals 179 centimeter square to 3 significant figures. Next question number 10, 10A. The volume of a solid metal sphere is 24,430 centimeter cube. Calculate the radius of the sphere. Volume of the sphere 4 over 3 by r power 3 equals 24,430. To make r cube is the subject, transpose 3 to the other side, multiply, and 4 by division. So r power 3 equals 24,430 multiply by 3 divide by 4 by. Then to find r, cubic root, so cubic root 24,430 multiply 3 divide by 4 by, so equals 18.0 to 3 significant figures. Double I. The metal sphere is placed in an empty tank. The tank is slender with radius 50 centimeter. Standing on its circular base, water is poured into the tank to a depth of 60 centimeter. Calculate the number of liters of water needed. You can draw to understand how to find the volume of water. Now from the shape, you can deduce that the volume of the water equals the volume of the cylinder with radius 50 and height 60 centimeter minus the volume of sphere. So volume of cylinder by r squared times height, so by 50 squared times the height, which is 60, minus the volume of the sphere, which is 24,430, equals 446,809 centimeter cube to nearest unit. Now to convert to liters, because I need the number of liters, divide by 1,000, so equals 447 liters to 3 significant figures. B. A different tank is a cuboid measuring 1.8 meter by 1.5 meter by 1.2 meters. Water flows from a pipe into this empty tank at a rate 200 centimeter cube per second. find the time it takes to fill the tank. We have relation between volume, time, and rate. This is the volume and time, rate. If you need the time, volume divide by the rate. So first you need to find the volume. Volume of cuboid 1.8 times 1.5 times 1.2 equals 3.24 meter cube. But before divide by the rate to find the time, you need to convert the volume from meter cube to centimeter cube, because the rate centimeter cube per second. So you need to convert meter cube to centimeter cube. From meter to centimeter times 100. So from meter cube to centimeter cube times 100 cube. So now the volume equals 3.24 times 100 cube equals 3, 2, 4 and 4 zeros centimeter cube. Now to find the time, divide the volume, which is 3,240,000 centimeter cube, by the rate, which is 200 centimeter cube per second. Now you have the time 16,200 seconds. So to convert to hours and minute, divide by 3,600 to convert from second to hour. And you can use this pattern from your calculator to convert to hour and minute. The answer 4 hours and 30 minutes. C. The diagram shows two mathematically similar shapes with areas 295 centimeters square and 159.5 centimeters square. The weight of the larger shape is 17. Calculate the weight of the smaller shape. Because they are similar, so area 1 over area 2 equals side 1 squared over side 2 square. So apply the rule. So 295 over 159.5 equals 17 squared over x squared. So to find x squared, multiply 159.5 times 17 squared, divide 295, and then to find x, square root the answer. So square root 159.5 times 17 square, divide 295 equals 12.5 centimeter. Number 11. The sequence of diagrams above is made up of small lines and dots. Complete the table. Diagram 1, number of small lines 4. Diagram 2, 10, 3, 18, 4, 28. We need to find diagram 5 and diagram 6. Now look to the numbers and try to reduce the rule. 4 becomes 10, so we add 6. 10 becomes 18, so we add 8. 18, 28, so we add 10. So next one, we have to add 12. So 28 plus 12, 40. And also you can check by counting the number of lines. Then next one, you have to add 14. 40 plus 14, so 54. Now for number of dots. For diagram 1 we have 4. Diagram 2 we have 8. Diagram 3 we have 13. Diagram 4 we have 19. So we need to find the number of dots for diagram 5 and diagram 6. So we need to find a rule for this sequence. Now from 4 to 8 we add 4. 8 to 13 add 5. 13 to 19 we add 6. So to find the next one, we have to add 7. 7 plus 19 equals 26. For the last one, we need to add 8. 26 plus 8, so 34. B, for diagram N, find an expression in terms of N for the number of small lines. For number of small lines, we have this sequence: 4, 10, 18, 28, 40, and 54. Find the first difference. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 18 minus 10 equals 8. 28 minus 18 equals 10. Then 12. Find the second difference. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 2, 2. So this sequence, quadratic sequence. So the nth term, a n squared plus b n plus c. A equals half the second difference. So half times 2, which is 1. So a equals 1. Now to find b, 3a plus b equals the first difference, which is 6. So 3a plus b equals 6. So 3 times 1 equals 3. So 3 plus b equals 6. So b equals 3. Now to find c, a plus b plus c equal the first number, which is 4. A equals 1, b equals 3, plus c equals 4. So now you can deduce that 4 plus c equals 4, so c equals 0. So the nth term now equals n squared plus 3n. This is the nth term for this sequence. C, diagram R has 10,300 small lines. Find the value of R. Diagram R, this means R squared plus 3R equals 10,300. Now solve as a quadratic. Transpose 10,300 to the other side. Then you can solve with factorization or formula, or you can use your calculator. Mod 5, 3. A equals 1, B equals 3, C equals negative 10,300. You have two values for R. The first value, negative 103, which is rejected, and the second value, 100. So R equals 100. So the negative value rejected because this is the order of the term cannot be negative. So now R equals 100. D, the number of dots in diagram N is an squared plus bn plus 1. Find the value of A and the value of B. In diagram 1, number of dots 4. In diagram 2, number of dots 8. So you can make two simultaneous equations and solve them simultaneously. So put n equal 1. So A times 1 squared plus B times 1 plus 1 equals 4. So A plus B, you can transpose 1 to the other side by negative. So 4 minus 1 equals 3. So this is the first equation. If you put n equals 2, number of dots equals 8. So A times 2 squared plus B times 2 plus 1 equals 8. So 4A plus 2B, you can transpose 1 to the other side. So equals 7. This is the second equation. So now you can solve them simultaneously to find A and B. You can multiply the first equation by 4, then subtract. So 4A plus 4B equals 12. And the second equation, 4A plus 2B equals 7. Now subtract. So 2B equals 5. So B equals 2.5. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So now you can substitute. So A plus 2.5 equals 3. So A equals 0.5. So A equals 0.5 and B equals 2.5.